What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Littleroot Laddering. So we're continuing on playing some Kyogre with some Ludicolo. We have this sweet Sableye set here as well. This whole team is just so unique. I'm excited to jump right in today and see if we can rattle off a few wins with it. Definitely got to show off a bunch with this team last time, so I'm excited to see what we can do here. Zacian with Politoed is interesting. I like that quite a bit, actually. Rillaboom and Ensign. Elky Landorus. So I think I like something like... I'm leaning towards like Kyogre Ludicolo. Sableye Moltres. I also see Sableye Ludicolo up front. I think I like this. Kyogre Moltres in the back. I think this lines up pretty well. Gives us answers to a lot of their things. Leaves us a little weak to Elky, but I think our best option is just to we could like encore the Elky into something. I was like having Will-O-Wisp here on Sableye is pretty great because we can just fire that off into Zacian and deal with it effectively. Like, we don't have Intimidate on this team, so being able to just burn the things that are annoying and scary is good for us, so... Lando, Rillaboom. Okay. Pretty alright with this. So we can... Will-O-Wisp into the Rillaboom. And just fake out into the Landers here. Okay. Gonna reveal a Life Orb. What's great is now we can lock them into fake out here. Sweet. And that's actually really good for Kyogre. Because then... Honestly, I'm pretty okay switching Sableye into Kyogre here and just going for an Ice Beam into the Landorus. They don't really have a good switch in for Ice Beam. I think Scald is probably the better play, though. Scald should still pick up the KO, I would think. Getting the burn into Rillaboom is good for us. And now we have a very fast Ludicolo. Unfortunately, it's still slower than... Okay, that's fine. So is this a Wood Hammer? No, it's a U-turn off my Ludi. Okay. This is bad if they bring in... If they have... Yeah. Elky here, it's not great. I still think clicking... I don't really have a good switch in. I think the fact that Elky is out is actually really terrible for us. I'm going to Ice Beam the Landers in the off chance that they withdraw and go into Rillaboom here. Which they do. They're going to Electro Web, but Ludi should live this. Sweet. Like, obviously, the speed drop is whatever. Not ideal, I think you could say. That might be in water spout range. No, not quite. Eliki's going down to Sash. The problem is now Kyogre's not in a great position. Ludi can't really switch out. I think we're not looking great here, guys. I think the best play we could have is protect here, let Ludi go down, and then we get a free switch into Sableye. We can quash the Eliki and go for another water spout. I think that's our best bet. So this is turn 3 of terrain. I don't think we're going to be able to stall out another 2 turns of terrain. Ludi does go down. This is just Electro Web. Okay. That's not great. So this turn we can bring out Sableye. We can lock Rillaboom into... no, the problem here is, like, they could go for Grassy Glide this turn. I think just keep clicking Water Spout is fine. I'm gonna Encore the monkey in the off chance they don't Grassy Glide. They should, I would think. Like, we have Moltres in the back to be able to deal with... I was gonna go on to Sableye. Interesting. That is an option you have taken. Like, we should get the double here. Maybe not. Rillaboom might be at a little too high HP, but definitely should pick up the Eliki. We actually are going to pick up the Rillaboom. Is it burn or terrain first? Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, that's really awkward. Well, it is. Terrain is over. So now we can quash the monkey. And Ice Beam it to pick up the KO. They're going to protect Landorus this turn. I mean, oh, crap. They still have Landorus. I thought they just had Zacian in the back. That's actually really bad for us. So we'll switch out here. And we will... I guess we can just Will-O-Wisp here. I don't love this. I don't love the position we're in. Okay. Don't show me Stone Edge. Substitute is also not great, because I can't Encore that one. Okay. This is actually pretty okay. Rillaboom goes down to burn now. So we have Zacian coming in, so we can quash it and Heat Wave. I'm really hoping they target down the Moltres here. They could, if they protect this turn... Still think I click Heat Wave. I think I want to foul play into... I think I need to quash here, just in the off chance that they don't protect. Okay, so they don't protect the Zacian, unless this is a very slow Zacian. Okay. Question is how much does this do? That's the real question now. I mean, that's a good chunk. And this should be into... Yeah, Pin Stabilize, that should pick up a KO. So we could have gone for Will-O-Wisp this turn then. But I think we still lose Sableye. So we'll go into Kyogre. I think it's correct to protect Kyogre and Heat Wave again. No, because now Rain's going to be up, so Heat Wave isn't going to be a KO into the Zacian. We could Hurricane. I think Heat Wave is still our best bet. Because it could potentially burn. Getting a burn into Zacian would be pretty okay. Okay, Behemoth Blade into the Whale. We're faster than Landorus, that's good to know. Actually isn't enough to break the sub either. That's unfortunate. So here I think I can Ruse. No, I want to just protect, I think. No, I need a Heat Wave. And I think if I get this protect off, I'm in a really good position. Because then I can start hurricaning into the Landorus. Zacian will go down to a Heat Wave pending that we connect. Substitute should get faded from this Heat Wave pending that we connect. So then Moltres might be able to like win this endgame. Okay, they protect Zacian, that's fine. Okay. It should break the sub. Okay. This is just... It's an Earth Power into my Kyogre. Okay. I feel like we're in an okay position. I think we click Heat Wave this turn. I could Roost. Roost would be bad if they click Protect. 3 more turns of Rain. I mean, Roost would be bad if they sub with Landorus, but we're faster than Landorus. I'm going to Hurricane the Landorus in the off chance that they... We should live this. The question is do we live 2? Nope. Roost this turn, I think, was correct. Oh, I forgot we have Citrus. Does Citrus make us where we can live another one? No. Hurricane is enough to pick up the Landorus. Let's see. This would be 4 Behemoth Blade. I'm gonna go for the double and hope that they don't PP max there. I don't think we live this. And if we do, then attacking was clearly correct, but I don't think we do. Nope. Really close endgame. I think see, who is our fourth? Ludicolo? What could Ludi have done differently in this game? What could we have done differently to set us up in a better position? I think switching into Kyogre, like switching out of Sableye into Kyogre was incorrect, because I think having Sableye on the field when Eliki comes out puts us in a better position to be able to deal with the Eliki. Like, we can, I think quashing the Eliki is like our best bet of how to properly deal with it, and then Kyogre doesn't take nearly as much damage. I think that's like the one big takeaway from that game. Really quick to get paired up here again. Let's see. Whimsicott, Cali Shadow, Nihilego, Rillaboom, Ensign, Urshifu. Okay, so pretty standard Cali Shadow team. No Psychic Terrain is good for us. I think Sableye is pretty great. I think... man, I kind of wish we had Trick Room. I kind of wish we could set Trick Room on them. I think Sableye Escavalier is actually a really good lead, regardless of what they have. It's bad against exactly Ensign, but I think because we have Kyogre, they probably don't bring Ensign. I think Kyogre and Ludi outspeeds Cali, right? We do. Is that worth it? We get to deal with Nihilego as well? I think this is fine. Finally get to bring a Escavalier and hopefully have it do something. Like going for like Encore plus like Quash and or Encore, depending on what they lead here. Into Knockoff would be pretty good. It's Rillaboom. Okay. So I am going to Encore the Rillaboom this turn. This is going to make them get locked into presumably Fake Out. This should be Fake Out Tailwind, I would think. And obviously they can't Fake Out Sableye, so going for the Encore into that slot is pretty free in all actuality. Forces him to switch out next turn. And like Whimsicott probably doesn't want to stay in here. Like knowing that we have Encore here. Like there should be probably Fake Out Tailwind if I was a betting man. Could also be U-turn. I think Tailwind U-turn is like okay. It's gonna be Grassy Glide. Ow, please stop. What did I do with... Ow. That's actually a really good read from our opponent. Knowing that Sableye is a big threat here is actually, like... I expect no one to deal with... to deal with the Sableye because, like, it hasn't been played for a while, but our opponent properly, like, KOing it there is actually really unfortunate for us. So we'll go into Ludi here. We can Fake Out the Rillaboom and Mega Horn it to pick up a KO. I legitimately didn't see what we knocked off of it. I'm assuming it's Assault Vest. I don't think they switch out. No. They're just going to stay in here. Tailwind, yep. That's fine. Get the flinch, and Mega Horn should pick up a KO here. Sweet. Alright, biggest threat to Kyogre is now gone. Problem is now they have all kinds of speed control. And they are 1,000% going to outspeed us. And unfortunately, we don't have Protect on either Mon here. Obviously, Escavalier doesn't really care about it. We can go for a knockoff into the Kali Shadow if it comes out here, which would honestly probably one-shot it. And I would rather lose Ludi than lose Kyogre here. So I think Ludi's just going to stay in, and we'll click Ice Beam into the Whimsicott. I don't see any reason that Calyrex would protect here. Like I don't think they have Encore. That's unfortunate. I did not see an Encore coming out from Whimsicott. Yeah, this should be a KO into the Calyrex here. Sweet. Escavalier coming in super clutch this game. So now we can switch Ludi out into Kyogre here. And like, regardless of what they do with this Whimsicott, Escavalier just kind of deals with them. That's Urshifu. Alright, I lied. That one's kind of annoying. That one's kind of annoying. I think I just go for the Mega. No, that's incorrect. I should have probably knocked off into it. Like I don't have an efficient way of attacking into the Urshifu here. I think I could have Iron-Headed or knocked off into the Whimsicott this turn to also deal with it. Like Iron-Head would most likely put it down to Sash. Setting up Rain here for Ludi to come in this end game is going to be good for us. CC is going to hurt. It's enough to pick up the KO. That's unfortunate. They are going to get the defense drops, which is good for Ludi. Which is going to be a Moonblast. Okay. Problem is they still have Tailwind up. And we have not properly dealt with this Whimsicott. How many turns of Tailwind do they have left? Literally the last one. And I'm gonna Ice Beam the thing. We'll go for an Energy Ball into the Urshifu. I can see them protecting here. Like doubling the Whimsicott this turn could have been correct. Because then we take it out and then they don't get to reset Rain. Or they don't get to reset Tailwind. So then Ludi would outspeed here in the end game. Because I think since they have Encore, they're more likely not to have Protect. I wonder if they're banned. It could also be Scarf, I guess. We don't live that. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. I was really counting on Ludi to do something. Are you Sash? Yep, okay. So, okay. How could we have played this game differently? Knowing that Whimsicotts are like 50-50 to carry Encore right now. I think the play we could have made would be... We could just Ice Beam the Whimsicott the turn we come in. The big problem, the big thing that occurred this game is our opponent correctly identified that Sableye was really important for us. And I didn't read our opponent anticipating them to know that Sableye was going to be important for us. Just by the way that people have played against Sableye so far, I think people misevaluate its use and as a result just ignore it. So I think the fact that our opponent correctly identified that, oh, they did have Protect as well. Interesting. The fact that they correctly identified that Sableye was going to be a big issue for them Worked out. I'm actually really surprised they didn't go for a substitute when we went for the knockoff. Really surprised by that. Okay, it was knockoff. It was assault vest. It was scarf or Shifu as well, so it would have still outsped 149. I believe that still outspeeds us. Yeah, interesting team. I like it a bit. I like it quite a bit. Alrighty, alright. What do we got? Ensign, Coco, P2, Groudon, Entei, Venu. Well, Kyogre's really great. I think Moltres is actually really, really good here as well. I think Escavalier is a prime candidate to stay home. I think I like Ludi Moltres up front with Sableye, Kyogre in the back. I can see Sableye up front as well. What does that do for us? I don't anticipate P2 coming. I think this is going to be like Groudon, Entei, Venu, Coco. I think Coco is actually really good for them. I don't really have a good way of dealing with Coco either. Outside of, like, exactly a Escavalier. Is it better than Ludi here? Maybe? What is Ludi doing that Kyogre doesn't? I honestly don't think there's, like, a good reason to bring Ludi here, actually thinking about this. Yeah, I think this is fine, actually. I think having an answer to Coco, like having all of our bases covered, is more important than like doing Ludi things here. I don't think it lines up particularly well against our opponent. It's gonna be Coco Coco plus Ensign. I mean, this is fine. I can protect plus encore the Ensign. No, I can't. They're prankster. I mean, they're dark types, so I can't encore them. So I think I just want to go into Escavalier. And I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp into the Coco here. Show me Fake Out. Okay. So what do we want to see from this Coco right now? Electro Web is whatever. I don't particularly care about that. So now this is going to be like a Flare Blitz into my Escavalier. So I think my play is I'm going to switch Sableye out. Iron Head, and we'll switch Sableye out into Kyogre here. This is bad if they switch Coco out into Groudon. Nah, they're going to stay in. This could be Parting Shot into my Escavalier as well. Just going to be D-Gleam. Okay. Does approximately 0 damage. And there is the Flare Blitz. This is going to hurt. It's actually enough to KO. That's concerning. It's like really concerning. Because now, I mean, I can go back into Sableye. I can quash the Coco, I guess. And fire off a Water Spout. I don't think they switch into Groudon this turn. I could see them doing so just to get rid of the sun. I mean, just to get rid of the rain, but Then they're still taking like a max power water spout boosted by Mystic Water from a Kyogre. Like, I don't think that's their best play. Man, this Coco's just been real annoying for us, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there goes the Coco. And there comes in Groudon. I mean, like, sure, this is gonna be halved, but like, because they're still super effective. Oh, okay, they're gonna switch out the Ensign into Venu. Quash obviously fails. Dang near 50% to the Groudon. Okay. So now I can quash this. And I can Ice Beam into the Venu. I've shown them quash, so like I could also Will-O-Wisp the Groudon. I actually like that. I like Will-O-Wisp and Protect this turn. Just to see what they do. Please don't be Lum. Please be White Herb. Okay, there's the Grass Knot. There's the Precipice Blades. Okay. So now we can Quash and Ice Beam. Not Life Orb. I really need to hold on to Sableye to deal with the Coco. So what I could do... no, I think this has to be the play. Nope, that's not the spot. I think I lose to... Nope, I'm gonna time out. So what is the play? Because we lose Kyogre here. We Quash plus Ice Beam, but then we lose Sableye to a Precipice Blades. Man, I really don't know what the play was. Like, what the effective play is. Because, like, obviously we have Moltres as a switch in on Groudon. But that doesn't help us answer the... So, like, is it... We can Quash plus Water Spout to take out the Groudon, but then I still lose my... Actually, that might have been the play, is Quash the Groudon, or Quash the Venu, Water Spout to deal with the Groudon, and then we lose Kyogre, but then Sableye is still alive. And then we have Moltres plus Sableye to deal with their 4. What does that do? Or they're 3 at that point. They bring back in Entei, or they bring back in Ensign. They go for Fake Out plus probably whatever they have to deal with. Probably like Sludge Bomb on the Venu. Okay, they're gonna withdraw. Please be Coco. Dang. How much does this do? Actually, not all that much. I think we missed the Venu as well. Oh no, we missed the Ensign. Okay. So, now what? Now they bring out Coco and we lose. Yeah, I think the play was to quash the Venu and Water Spout to deal with the Groudon. And then we have Moltres to deal with, like, everything. Problem is we don't line up particularly well against Ensign. I think that might be winnable, though. Okay, Sun is gone, which is bad. I mean, I have to Heat Wave here. I bet they Parting Shot. Yeah, I don't feel great about this match. Yeah, I don't. They also crit us twice. I think Escavalier would have Escavalier been better than Ludi, or other way around. Would Ludi have been better than Escavalier? What would have Ludi done that Escavalier didn't? I honestly, like, I mean, Escavalier did literally nothing. So, like, Ludi would have been able to go for at least a fake out. But I don't feel great about that. I don't feel great about, like, any of those matches today, to be 100% honest with you. I think they were all super winnable, and I don't think I played all that well to be able to put us in a position to be able to win them. But, you know, that is life, and you live and learn, and I'm going to go back and watch these and see exactly what I could have done differently and better myself from it. So, that is going to be it today, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later this week with some more Littleroot Laddering. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.